I love to do what I do and the work I get to do. So it's been incredible. It's been a fun ride so far, and it's not over.
It's the climb.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also subscribe down below for more videos. Okay guys, so I thought it'd be really fun to do another Q&A. The last time I did it, you guys really seemed to enjoy it. I put a question box on my Instagram and asked you guys to ask me questions, and I got a ton and tons of questions. Let's get started. Question number one, I'm reading them off my iPad because I film on my phone, so you know. Question number one, boxers or briefs, bitch? How'd you know? How'd you know I was a bitch? I personally like boxers. I have worn boxers literally like my whole life. They're just like shorts, and I already wear shorts a lot. Literally, I have some shorts that are the same length as some of my boxers. So it's comfortable. I like it that way. The next question is, what's your biggest goal this year for 2020, both like spiritual for yourself and for your career? And so for 2020, I'm just like gonna live the best me I can be. First, spiritual wise, I'm just gonna really focus on me, work on myself, be my happiest self I can be, do what I love, and just make something good out of every day. I feel like there's something, even in your lowest of lows, and if you're having the worst day, week, month, year, whatever you're having, I feel like there's something out of each day you can pick out and choose and be like, hey, you know, it's okay. Career-wise, I would really like to start straying away from background a little and focus on more actual roles. I'd like to, you know, maybe get a part on a TV show. That's like a dream. Do more film. I just finished a horror film a little while ago, and it was the best experience ever. And to actually have a part and be one of 5 actual like actors in the movie, and to like be there on set and to experience it all to its fullest. Because when you're doing background, yes, you get to experience a lot of it, but there's a chunk that you're not experiencing. And when you have that actual part, it makes a huge difference, and I just love that, and I love doing it. That's like has been my dream since I've been growing up. Also, I really want to focus on my writing. I would really like to find a publisher to work with all the poetry I have, because collectively throughout my life I have probably a novel worth of poems. Next question, favorite new release song as of January 1st, 2020. Okay, so I feel like a lot of my new favorite songs came out right before 2020, like right before the new year happened. Like Camila Cabello's new album came out, fantastic. The Weeknd came out with new songs, amazing. Dua Lipa came out with a bop, amazing. So as of right now, I haven't heard like too much new music that has released as of January 1st of this year that I just absolutely love. I do really like so far, the Birds of Prey soundtrack is bomb. Can you show us your best dance moves? No, I can't. I'm just alone in my room, and it would just be awkward. I'm not gonna do it. What's your go-to party dance throwback songs? I really like Get Low, like To the Window, To the Wall, To the Sweat Drop Down My Balls, Ski Ski Mother, is always about my neck, my back. Pump It by the Black Eyed Peas. Any old like Pussycat Dolls song, Britney Spears songs. I don't know, that whole kind of like Soulja Boy, Flow Rider, like timeline was just incredible. If you could save any character from a horror movie, who would it be? Ooh, I like that one. Easily, probably Sarah Michelle Gellar in I Know What You Did Last Summer. Her character, Helen Shivers, was freaking robbed. She was right there, like she was right there in safety, and she stopped running for a sec, and then she turned around, and that part annoys me, because like, just keep running. There were literally a whole parade of people that you could have like held on to somebody and not been murdered. So I would save her, because her death was just so sad. Or Tatum from Scream, because Rose McGowan's I love her, and her character was just my favorite, and she was close. She shouldn't have tried to go through the doggy door. I think she would have been okay if she'd literally done anything else, but you know, it was the 90s. Can we hang out and be friends? Sure, let's go for it. Who named you Spencer and why? I love this question. Well, my parents named me Spencer. As most parents do, name their children. Why? I think back in the 90s, there was this news reporter or weatherman, his name was Spencer Christian. I think my mom was just laying in bed watching the news and she was like, hey, I like that name. We're gonna name my son that. I hope that was a satisfying story. It's not that exciting. What is your favorite liquor and what brand? Vodka all the way has to be my favorite liquor. It's easier. I don't have hangovers on vodka, usually. And I can I feel like I just have better control of myself when I'm drinking vodka, because any other one, I just get way too drunk really quickly and then I just feel like off, and I don't like feeling like that. Favorite brand is probably Effen, E-F-F-E-N. It's 50 cents vodka. It's really good. If you could have any career other than an actor, what would it be? I don't want to shit on this question, but I don't think I'd want any other career. I guess a writer or, a reality TV star, but either way, it's all connected. I can't see myself not being in the entertainment industry. I tried. I went to college. I tried to get myself into a career as a fallback because everybody told me that I wasn't gonna make it and that I needed to do something else. And I did not want that for my life. It's just, realistically, it makes sense to have a fallback. It makes sense to have a stable job. But also, nothing about my life has ever been stable, so why have a stable career? Eventually, hopefully, the goal is that it will be stable, and I just love it so much. I would literally want to be broke and still do what I love instead of being super successful, having tons of money, and being a doctor or anything else. I can't see myself sitting behind a desk. I can't see myself having a regular 9-to-5 job. It just wouldn't be me, and I couldn't do it. Would you rather be the final boy or the killer in a horror movie? Well, I was just in a horror movie, and I may or may not have been one of those things. I'm not allowed to disclose that information, but disregarding that, I think it could go either way. I would love to be a final boy. I'd love everybody else to just not be making it in the movie, and I'm the one who kind of makes it and kicks ass. That'd be fun. But also there is that attraction to being a killer and how that would all play out. And I don't necessarily think I'd want to be a killer like Michael Myers or Jason, but maybe more on the lines of a Ghostface, who is a normal person behind a mask, or someone who doesn't really wear a mask at all, kind of more like an American Psycho kind of killer would be cool, ooh, freaky. I like a lot of psychological horror, and a lot of those, it's not a person wearing a mask, it's just a person doing their thing. So I could go either way on this one, but a final boy does have a nice ring to it. What TV premiere are you going to? Okay, so these questions were a few days ago, obviously, and I had announced I was going to a TV show premiere. So the TV show premiere that I went to actually yesterday was Mythic Quest Raven's Banquet, the new Apple TV Plus show that's premiering on February 7th, starring Rob McElhenney. I got to go to the premiere last night, and it was absolutely amazing. I've worked with Rob. I worked on the show, so it felt right to be there. I worked not only on Mythic Quest, but Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which Rob is also on. And if you've seen that video, I'll link it down below. He approached me and we talked about Mythic Quest while I was on Always Sunny, and he said how he thought I was really funny because they got this good shot of me on this show. And then last night, he approached me again in front of all of these fans, and he came up to me, gave me a handshake, gave me a hug, and it was just this, and asked how he was doing. We had a little conversation. It was just such a surreal moment to literally him on the red carpet being interviewed, getting photographs of him. He spots me out of the corner of his eye and goes, "Oh my gosh," and comes right up to me. And then when he left, all the fans around me were like, what the fuck? Like, you know him? What? And I was like, oh, well, I've worked with him, you know, can't say much about it because I signed an NDA. It was a great night. This show is hilarious. Mythic Quest on Apple Plus TV or Apple TV Plus. Make sure you go check it out. It comes out February 7th. It's so funny. We got to watch the first 2 episodes last night and it was hilarious. Had a great time. This will be the last question. It says, how did you get into acting? I feel like this is a good one to like end on. Honestly, I never felt like I was like getting into acting. The thing is, like, the whole thing really, and this sounds so just kind of a little cliched and funny, is the whole thing honestly happened by mistake. I always knew I wanted to be an actor from the age of 6, but there wasn't a time where I was like, I want to get into acting, like this is what I want to do. It kind of happened when I was 6. I got into a play in elementary school. I was a mouse in Cinderella, and I'm pretty sure it happened not because like I wanted to be in the play, but I think it happened because my parents, who used to work together at a restaurant, they were always busy. It was a way to elongate them picking me up after school. We're gonna put Spencer in something so he can be in a safe environment while we're at work. So it just kind of happened that way. And then after that play, then I was kind of like, hey, this is something I really like to do. Let me keep going with this. And then it just progressed from being in other plays and getting the lead in the play in middle school, and then being in high school plays, and then joining my high school performing arts school, and then branching out into film after that. And then I had like 3 agents in Michigan, getting sent out on auditions. There's only so much you can do in Michigan though. And then, you know, going, almost being on an MTV show so close to it, and then going on kind of a hiatus, went to college for a little bit, got a lead in the play in college, and then just started working, saving money, and then it was just kind of like, okay, well, I'm gonna move to LA because Michigan isn't offering anything else for me in what I want to do. So then it was just kind of like, okay, pack a bag, get on the plane. You're moving into an artist community with 28 people. You don't really know anybody. You don't really know what the artist community looks like too much. Didn't know what to expect. And now a year and like a half later, I'm still here doing it. And it's just really absolutely incredible that this whole little, like, being a mouse, I had one line in a play when I was 6 years old, kind of just spiraled into this now growing kind of career that I'm stepping into, and am making steps and making connections, obviously, with people in the industry. And I am getting bigger parts and doing bigger things. So it's just crazy that one little thing can lead to so much better things. Like, and you don't know it in the moment. You don't know that one moment is gonna lead to all of this and the life I'm currently living. And I'm just forever grateful for, I guess, my mom putting me in a play for whatever reason, and just for the opportunities that I've been given and the things I've gotten to do since I've been in LA. They haven't only expanded like my knowledge and my, you know, resume for the entertainment industry, but also just my love and how much I love to do what I do and the work I get to do. So it's been incredible. It's been a fun ride so far, and it's not over. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a fun Q&A, got some really good questions. Again, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe down below for more videos. Also, leave a comment down below on what you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!